In the shadowy underbelly of Los Angeles's music industry, where ambition collides with tragedy, a high-stakes grand jury investigation is unfolding with deliberate intensity. At its center is Robert Morgenroth, a seasoned music executive whose Monday testimony has cast a spotlight on the enigmatic circumstances surrounding rising rapper D4vd, real name David Anthony Burke, and the horrifying discovery of 19-year-old Celeste Rivas remains in a Tesla impounded under the artist's name. This probe, spearheaded by the Los Angeles Police Department's Robbery Homicide Division, isn't just about one death, it's a meticulous dissection of loyalty, responsibility, and the blurred lines between professional duty and moral imperative in the cutthroat world of touring musicians. The case ignited in September when authorities, acting on a tip during a routine vehicle impound in Hollywood, uncovered the unimaginable, dismembered human remains belonging to Rivas, a teenager reported missing back in May 2024. The Tesla, a sleek symbol of success registered to D4vd, became an unwitting tomb, thrusting the 20-year-old phenom into the crosshairs of suspicion. D4vd, whose viral TikTok anthems like Romantic Homicide catapulted him to Interscope Records stardom in 2022, has been named a person of interest, though as of now no formal charges have been filed. His silence, or perceived lack of cooperation as insiders whisper, has only fueled the fire, contrasting sharply with a publicist's earlier assurances of full compliance. Enter Morgenroth, the linchpin in D4vd's operational machine. As general manager for the young artist, Morgenroth isn't just a scheduler. He's the architect of chaos control, orchestrating tours that span continents and demanding schedules. His touring company, a behind-the-scenes powerhouse, handles the logistics that keep stars like D4vd in motion, from flight manifests to hotel blocks to crisis aversion. On this fateful Monday, Morgenroth found himself sequestered in a Los Angeles courtroom, facing a panel of grand jurors whose questions cut like scalpels. 4 hours, he fielded inquiries that probed not just events but ethics. Why, they pressed, did he fail to alert authorities to what now appears as a pivotal incident in Rivas' disappearance? The specifics of that incident remain tantalizingly opaque, perhaps a concerning call, an odd cancellation, or a glimpse of distress, but its gravity was evident in the prosecutor's unyielding pursuit. Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman, known for her tenacious courtroom style, didn't hold back. Witnesses overheard Morgenroth confiding to his attorney in a hallway huddle, his voice edged with frustration, "She's been very pushy." The exchange, inadvertently public, revealed a man grappling with boundaries. "I said I feel like I didn't have the responsibility to do that," he told his lawyer, emphasizing that the situation fell outside his professional remit. In his testimony, Morgenroth doubled down, articulating a mindset all too familiar in the industry, the relentless forward march of a tour. "I just wanted to continue with the tour," he stated flatly, a phrase that echoes the pragmatic detachment required to shepherd artists through breakdowns, scandals, and setbacks. But in the jury's eyes, this calculus of convenience may veer into complicity, a thread they're pulling to unravel the timeline. This isn't isolated testimony, it's part of a broader evidentiary tapestry prosecutors are weaving with surgical precision. Law enforcement sources, speaking off-record last month, hinted at a chilling hypothesis. D4vd likely didn't act alone. Most likely had help dismembering and disposing of the body, one detective confided, pointing to the forensic complexities of such a crime, the tools, the vehicle, the evasion tactics, that suggest accomplices. Rivas' death, preliminarily ruled a homicide, defies easy categorization. Was it passion-fueled rage, a drug-tinged accident spiraling out of control, or something more calculated? The grand jury, empowered to indict based on probable cause, is sifting through phone records, financial trails, and witness statements to connect the dots. Morgenroth's role, peripheral yet pivotal, could tip the scales. Did his oversight enable a cover-up, or was he as blindsided as the public? D4vd's ascent adds layers of irony to this descent into darkness. Signed by Interscope after a string of bedroom pop hits that amassed billions of streams, he dropped his debut LP Withered earlier this year, a brooding collection exploring love's decay, mental fragility, and existential drift. Tracks like those on his 2023 EPs, Petals to Thorns and The Lost Petals, pulse with raw emotion, their lo-fi aesthetics masking a vulnerability that now feels prescient. Touring in support, D4vd crisscross stages, his boyish charm and genre-blending sound drawing fervent crowds. Yet, behind the curtain, pressures mounted. The isolation of fame at 20, the scrutiny of a label hungry for hits, the personal entanglements that fame amplifies. Rivas, described by friends as vibrant and aspiring in creative circles, crossed paths with this whirlwind, perhaps as a fan, a collaborator, or something more intimate. Her May vanishing, initially chalked up to youthful wanderlust, now haunts as a prelude to horror. The investigation's rhythm is methodical, a counterpoint to the music world's frenetic pulse. Detectives have canvassed Hollywood's underlit alleys, interviewed tour crew who might have glimpsed anomalies, and pored over the Tesla's black box data for timestamps that don't align. D4vd's non-cooperation, if true, is a red flag. Reps' flip-flopping narratives erode trust. Morgenroth's testimony, leaked in fragments, humanizes the machinery. A man torn between artist loyalty and legal gravity, his "just continue the tour" mantra a shield against chaos he couldn't foresee. But grand juries don't traffic in excuses. They seek indictments, and Silverman's pushiness signals momentum.